Hello, family. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Like, share, and subscribe. Now, here you're looking at a sculpture of Kandake Amanarinas. This was on a pyramid wall in Sudan. Now, there were many Kandakes or queens of KUSH, or Candace, as they sometimes say in the Latin. But the Kandakes, or the queens of KUSH, were many. And this was one of them, Kandake Amanarinas. She fought against the Romans in the first century BC. She reigned from 40 BC to 10 BCE. And this is a sculpture that was found on a pyramid wall in Sudan. Let me show you another picture of her. Here's an artist's conception, artist drawing of Kandake Amanarinas, Queen of KUSH in the first century BCE. Now, sometimes people wonder, well, who was the Kandake or the Queen of KUSH during the time of the Ethiopian official that we read about in the book of Acts, who traveled to Jerusalem during the time of the Passover. And as he was traveling back to KUSH or Ethiopia, he ran into one of Yeshua's disciple Philip, and they got into a discussion about the book of Isaiah. Who was that Kandake queen at that particular time in 33 CE? Well, let's see if we can identify who that one was. Well, here she is, Kandake Amanator, Queen of KUSH in the first century AD or CE, during the time of 33 CE, the events in the book of Acts of the Ethiopian eunuch, as we often have heard, or the Ethiopian official, was really what the word eunuch means. He was an official who was over Kandake's treasures. And so here we have Kandake Amanator, who reigned, some say she reigned in from 1 AD up to 50 AD, or some others say that she began reigning in 50 AD for moving forward. But at any rate, she could very well be the Kandake queen that the Ethiopian official who traveled all the way from KUSH up to Jerusalem, he was over all her treasures. So as we were mentioning earlier, the Greek word charismatizio signifies divine admonition or instruction. So the scripture in Acts 11 verse 26, where it says they were called by divine providence Christians, it was not them that made up that name, it was the Most High who gave that name to them, Christians. First they were called the Way, and then by divine providence they were called Christians. And so this was the original Hebrew Christians who followed Yeshua and followed his teachings. It was the true Christians, not the fake Christianity that came about later. Let's read another scripture. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Again, I'm going to read from my favorite version, the New World Translation of the Holy Scriptures, published by Jehovah's Witnesses, or as they say in the Spanish Latin, Testigos de Jehovah, or as they say in Somalian, Markati y Jehovah. And you can go to their website and you can download their Bibles for free. So 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3 said that there would be an apostasy that would take place. We have the Hebrew Israelites in 1558 when Jacob was born, then Yeshua, but then apostasy that took place up until Emperor Constantine. You see the true Hebrew Christians, the temple was destroyed in 70. John died in 100, but there was an apostasy of Christians